Welcome back to CentralValleyTalk.com with Mike Briggs and Athena. I went to Lucy's for my first time 2 weeks ago. Michael, do we have any pictures?
Oh, no. Nobody was taking pictures.
There's me, Mike, and Sarah Primavera. And then we got a group. We had a good group of us. There's Mike and all my friends who are, ironically, all of them, except for me, because I'm married, all of them were single.
What? And
all of them. Each and every one of them are single except for me. And Michael. Mike, not Michael. Mike.
It's complicated.
Briggs. Why didn't you make did you make the moves on one?
We're not going to talk about that right here.
Okay, and there's Mike and I. It's me, Mike. Who is
That's
that
Mike
guitarist?
Dana, the greatest guitar player in all of Fresno.
And Mike over here. I've never seen you shy. You were like so shy. And I got his number. Matter of fact.
Mike Dana, well.
What's his name? Mike Dana?
Yeah.
Mike Dana.
By the way, on the show today, I'm taller than two people. You and Nico.
Now, I don't. How come I don't have his name in there?
You text him from my phone. Anyway, it's complicated. So
must,
Mike Dana.
Okay, so Mike
And there's
Dana.
great music. Yeah. By the way, we're going to Lucy's after the show. You guys meet us over there. It's Wine Wednesday.
It's Wine
Too bad
Wednesday.
that guy didn't come today. He always talks about the wine and stuff.
No, he is. Hey, Nico, what do I have? What do I have every night with my dinner? What do I drink?
Wine.
Oh, boy. Oh, wait, the guy is here from Lucy's.
Oh, my God, and he has somebody else.
Frank?
Frank, that's my husband's. You're Frank.
I'm Frank.
And
That's
Dan
my husband's
from
name.
Lucy's.
Frank, did you see me a couple of Fridays ago at Lucy's?
I don't know if you saw me, but I definitely saw you.
You left quite an impression, Athena.
Well, that's why I'm staring at him going, are you a musician?
No, I work for Lucy's Lounge. I do marketing.
What were you doing there, though?
I was working.
Were you behind the bar, or
I may have been behind the bar,
it?
or I was working at it.
Did you meet all my friends?
I did. They were having an awesome time, and
we kept on talking about how awesome Lucy's was. And I'm it's hard to get the Clovis moms out. That's why all my single friends like Lucy's. It's interesting, but I'm going to try again, and I will go again. We just had so much fun.
Yeah,
maybe I'll see you there on Saturday before we go to Donovan's event.
I think so.
So what's so great about Lucy's? It's got a special.
I go there every day. It's
special.
Cool.
I think what it is it's the actual vibe, because when you go there, there's nice chairs, it's a nice atmosphere.
Yes.
There's jazz music playing, and there's other people there that are sort of not just from the tower, but they're also sort of the tower mindset. So you have creative people. There's artists there. There's professors. There's moms. Right. So it's a very nice atmosphere, but also, like you said, it's Wine Wednesday tonight.
Yeah.
And our wine resident connoisseur, Daniel is also there tonight as well. And so we'll be talking about the wine. But the thing is, if you don't know a lot about wine, you can come. It's not a snooty spot, so you can go there. You can try it out, and you'll get actually guidance from experts. It's a nice little place where we can get to know you. So Daniel.
Woo, Daniel! Let's talk about wine.
That wine right there looks pretty good.
Yeah,
it does. It looks very good.
We're going to try some of this, but we do have a wine club, and there is no charge to join the wine club.
I'm in it, by the way.
Yep.
Of course you are. Mike has a bed.
I think you're the vice president.
I think I'm the vice president of the wine club.
I think he's running for president next week, so we're going to vote. There's no cost to join, and every wine club member gets 10% off the wines by the glass, by the bottle, and we'll talk about the flights tonight. Today, we have flights. I think that's what these are. There are 3 samples of some great wines by the glass. It's $10 for wine club members, or $12 for if you're not a wine club member. But if you walk in tonight, you can sign up immediately and immediately get 10% off your wines.
There's no reason not to. It's free, and it's just they send me an email like once a week.
How
much?
A lot of email. Oh, I'm sorry to interrupt. How much is that? If you were trying 3 different wines, how much is that flight?
$10 for the wine club, or $12 for them.
That's not bad.
And it's a healthy pour.
It is a very healthy pour. Look at that.
And but for the $10, I also get a little plate of charcuterie or a little thing that's
appetizer.
Charcuterie? What's that?
Isn't that a word, charcuterie?
Yeah, a charcuterie plate.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pass this down, and I'll explain what that is. This is for Athena.
Okay,
and
now
this is for Mike.
I'm sick. No one take a sip after this, okay?
Well, you get the whole glass, Athena.
Thank you. Well, cheers, Frank and Dan and Mike.
Right. So what does Athena have, though? There's 3 different ones, right?
What do I have, Dan?
You have the Pinot Noir from the Palais Winery, the Sonoma Coast, and which really makes
What's some wine?
The Pinot grows very well in colder weather because the grape itself, the seeds, require a sustaining colder period. That's why the Sonoma Coast is an ideal region for the Pinot Noir.
Sonoma's amazing.
A little acidity.
And Pinots are amazing.
Yeah, they really, and it's really kind of a fun drink. You don't need, it's really light, so you don't really need a heavy meal to drink. I just call it a standalone wine. Little higher in acidity, very light in tannins. It's just a real fun drink.
It is. I like it.
And Mike has the Barbera. That's fairly new on our wine glass menu, and it's an Italian grape naturally. This comes from the Andes Winery in Amador County.
Amador, where's that?
County. Well, that's amazing because a lot of people from Fresno do not know that east of Lodi, there's an incredible wine region in Amador County. About
Lodi
40, 50,
too.
and Lodi too. They're known for their Zinfandels.
Yeah.
About 40, 50 wineries in Amador County, very small boutique wineries. Sometimes you have to drive in these back roads to get to them, but it's well worth the journey. So the Barbera is a little heavier in acidity. And it's very fruitful, very rich, very bold.
You could drive to Amador County, or you could drive down to Lucy's Lounge.
Lucy's Lounge. and Frank is drinking the Zinfandel as well from Amador County. Zinfandel, this one on the front end, you'll taste the spice and the peppery, and then as it opens up and breathes and airs out, then you'll be able to just let it soften up, and you'll taste the fruit and the jam, and it's a very hearty drink.
I usually order a cab and then something else. I always get a cab, or I've been getting the Barbera. So you get 3 different wines in the wine flight, and I'll do the Barbera, a Cabernet, and either a Zinfandel or a Pinot or something like that. But between each glass, I have the little appetizer. It cleanses your palate a little and gives you a good idea what the next wine tastes like.
And wine will actually prick up your appetite. And the ideal thing is right next door, within 15, 20 feet, is Mamma Mia's.
You don't have to go outside.
You don't have to go outside.
Oh, when we were there, we were all like, because I had some dinner earlier, but then once you had a couple of drinks, we're like, wow, we need something to soak up this alcohol. So our friend Corrine bought these little round pizzas, and it was perfect. We were drinking wine, we had the little pizzas, and I can imagine these little pizza things would go really well with this.
And tonight, between 6 and 8, we have Dave Osrather playing keyboard, very jazzy keyboard.
I love the music and the atmosphere at Lucy's. I truly do.
By the way, if you're just tuning in, we're introducing Nico Pavone, who's our guest on our show.
The little blondie, and he dyed his hair blonde because of wrestling before it's old Clovis High tradition.
And kids could go in Lucy's.
Yeah, absolutely.
They can?
Yeah. Sure, yes.
Nico, you want to go to Lucy's? I didn't know that. I would have went there before.
He can have a pizza. A little later on, when he gets in the evening, of course, you're not going to see a lot of kids, but early in the evening, there's a lot of kids come over and eat pizza.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Nico, you want to go to Lucy's and have some pizza, Mamma Mia's?
Yeah.
Pizza.
Very good. And Frank will probably tell you about some other entertainment we have going on.
Well, there's there is music every single Wednesday as you are enjoying your wine. David Ouse, who's a world-class pianist. And tonight he has Richard Giddens, who's a bass player, professor at Fresno State. He used to be part of that Stomp Broadway.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so he's been all around the world. So he's going to be there tonight. Then we do an acoustic Wednesday. So tonight it's Brennan Freeman. He'll be out there tonight.
Cool.
So it's very nice. We keep the vibe going till 11:30. Tomorrow we're going to have Ed Burke early in the evening playing piano. And then that's from 6 to 8. Then 9 to midnight, it is the Gary Rossi Jazz Trio.
Cool.
Gary Rossi's awesome. Then Friday, there's Rich Severson. Saturday, Kevin Hill Trio. So we have jazz Friday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then we take Sunday. There's going to be no music because of the Super Bowl. Everybody's going to be having a party.
Saying, turn it down.
Yeah.
By the way, it's the best place to watch. The TVs at Lucy's they're big and they're crisp. It must be really new technology.
High definition, yeah.
And there's, I think, 4 of them around there.
Yeah. And we always keep the volume down on those as well. So
we have something for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, we have a
speed
dating event, which is awesome. We're working on that with another outside promoter, and he's coming in. In fact, his name's Will Smith.
So I should tell
so
Will
be coming
Smith.
in. Yeah. So there's
Wait a minute. Wasn't there a movie Will Smith played a matchmaker speed dating guy? I swear to God.
Right there at Lucy's, February 14th. Yes.
That is so cool.
So
I'm
it'll
going
be
to
a
send
good
my
time.
single friends out there.
Well, how much is that to do that?
So all there's men and women's tickets, 15 and 15. The women's are all gone. There's 2 men's tickets left, but it is all of the friends of the people participating. That's all. They're all going to be all around the bar, and I think they're going to be all kind of like hooking up over there. So hey, go out, whether you buy a ticket
Hook
or
up
not,
on
Valentine's Day and Night of
single.
Love. Yes, but we're going to be doing this later on monthly with different groups.
I think it's a great idea.
If you're from Clovis, like Athena or North Presby, how would you tell people to get to Lucy's?
Probably the easiest would be to take to get all routes to get off the Tower Van Ness
on the 180.
Exit. Yeah, that's probably going to be the easiest. Or for people who are really, really uncomfortable with that, I would send them down with Sean.
Mm-hmm.
So because you can go all the way, let's say from Shaw, and take that all the way down. You can take Wishawn into the tower. You can take to the Tower Theater.
That's true.
Most people know how to get there, but you take it that way if you are comfortable with coming. You take the 180, or if you're not comfortable driving the tower,
or something.
go Wishawn. Yeah.
Or you can Uber.
Right, and we are right in between Starbucks and Bobby Salazar's Taqueria.
Bobby Salazar's another cool place,
or a
by the way,
taxi.
in the tower.
Thank you, Nico. Nico, great job.
Yes, take a taxi, says Nico, which is very smart.
Or Uber,
even
or
kids
Lyft.
know, right?
I know.
So hey,
Well, especially if you're going to have a couple glasses of wine, not necessarily get like rip-roaring drunk, but if you have a couple glasses of wine, you don't want to drive an Uber and Lyft. It was Uber or Lyft. It wasn't that bad. Lyft, I forgot which one was more expensive, right? So my husband goes, "I'll take you." So I'm like, this is the cheapest Uber ride ever.
From your husband?
Totally.
My husband dropped me off. But if you want to have a couple glasses of wine, take an Uber or a Lyft, and this is a great night. If you can't make it on Valentine's Day, there's something to do at Lucy's Lounge every night, right, guys?
Yeah, 7 days a week we're there.
Any last thought, you guys?
Well, very quickly, we talked about wine, but we also have incredible bartenders who make craft cocktails. Sarah Primavera is the bar manager and manager at Lucy's, and she's just so creative as a bartender. So don't want to forget, we've got incredible craft drinks, and also a selection of craft beers.
Craft beers. So by the way, when you go there, just ask to see the drink list. Go to the left-hand page. They make a new list every month, and I go through the whole list. I go and start at the top one. There's like 15 on there, so it's not like take you too long.
And let's say you bring somebody with you, they drink Coors Light or Bud Light or Corona. We have that there as well, because there's some places that are too snooty for that. We've got everything. For everyone. So it's awesome.
I love it. Come to Lucy's Lounge.
Yes.
All right. Well, next week we'll do more wine tasting and more fun things. Maybe a craft cocktail will be this right after back.